I mean, everybody does, and it ties you to it.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna send this picture to my tablet. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Well, I hope you got the right person. I mean, because Geronimo had a lot of daughters and a lot of sons. He had a lot of kids.
So are you connected with those people, like the tribe and everything?
Yeah, I'm connected. I'm connected with them, but my family went into hiding for many years, coming from Texas and came to California. My great great grandmother, Geronimo's daughter, is buried in Rose Hills and close to Los Angeles.
Oh, what y'all going to hiding for?
Well, what do you think? A lot of people didn't like Geronimo, especially the Freemasons and a lot of white people didn't like him.
Oh,
And then they were fighting against the Mexican army and the United States Army. What happened to her? She dropped.
she'll be back up. She's probably going on a different device.
Like I said, I tell you guys that is the only problem you guys got with me is when you guys start to attack other people with their kids, and now there's groups that are grouping up are talking about they want to report people. That's attacking a whole race. You know what I mean? That's not right.
Who's doing that?
Well, the Pretendians, the ones that are trying to claim that they're natives, they're trying to think it's funny now to put a hotline number up there talking about they're gonna call ICE on everybody. That shit ain't right.
Did you get like a name of those people or anything like that?
No, there's recordings from other natives and stuff. I haven't been keeping contact like with a lot of people these last 2-3 months because I've been working with the communities and stuff and trying to prepare myself to give out toys again and clothes and stuff to the communities. So, because I got huge donations and stuff. But it's if you're native, man, if you're trying to connect, that's not the way to go. You know what I mean? If you're black indigenous, that's not the way to go about it. But to try to erase a race. Huh?
I don't really go into those spaces, so I don't get to see all the stuff that you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Because we're not, we can't deny that there's Afro-Indigenous because of my sons. They're African Americans and they're Afro-Indigenous. My 2 black baby mamas. I got beautiful sons from them.
Mm-hmm. So your thing is you're against the people you call Wabos.
No, my thing is I step in was when they start to say that we're not the originals and they're attacking children, they're disrespecting elders. The way our culture is set up, our elders, you got to always respect our elders. And any kind of race, you got to always respect your elders. I've seen some elders being disrespected and being called names and talked over. You got to let the elders talk if you want to learn.
What happened with you're not the one with did you meet Opium at like AutoZone? Is that you or no?
Oh, she met me, huh?
No, I'm talking about, did you meet Opium at AutoZone? That wasn't you. That was you?
Yep, that was me.
So what was that about? What was that about exactly?
Because I found her. I find people. I know how to find people. We got connections. The Native community, the Chicano community, we're all tied in. We have a network.
No, I'm talking about there was a guy that worked there as security and got into an altercation with a guy named Opium.
No. We're talking about the woman
Which
that
one?
works at AutoZone.
What woman? I don't know that one. I haven't heard that one.
Oh, you're talking about Opium, the guy?
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy.
Oh yeah, well, just some of them they get found, and when we're in person and we're confronting them, we're not fighting with them, unless if they want to fight and they disrespect. That's the thing. Is all we're trying to do is clear stuff up. The government put a lot of fake stuff on the internet for people to be fighting each other. Mm-hmm. And if you don't believe that, then you're not doing your research right, you know. But
How
we
did
know our history and stuff. The natives, we know our history. It's just the thing is the government is always trying to erase our history. They're trying to erase our people.
how did y'all know like how? Well, I don't know if you heard of it, but Opium and some guy at AutoZone got into an altercation, and he knew him from TikTok or something like that.
Yeah, I know. They it's a network. It's not the same like what the blacks have it, the whites have it. Our network is different to what you guys are. You know, we communicate with each other. We share information with each other. You know, on a website, but I can't give you that website. You know, because and then you would know it.
Ah, so they had Opium up there. Is that how they knew who he was?
Yeah, well, everybody knows who he is, where he's at.
Ah,
They know where a lot of people are at, but but that don't mean that we're gonna go out there and start causing crimes and stuff. That's not who we are.
and
That's
all of
not what
that
we're
is
about.
all of that just because they're saying that they're Indian.
No, it's because what he was doing, he was trying to post up pictures of children.
Oh,
I know you know what I'm talking about.
you talking about Opium?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And people know. I mean, if anything happens, it's because somebody was not, trying to follow our ways. They might be natives or Chicanos. They're not following the ways, and they got problems of their own. And if they was to hurt him and stuff, that's not going to be our fault.
are you talking like when you say posting children? Are you talking about like the Indian schools thing or?
No, I'm talking about, yeah, well, that's part of our families too, for God's sakes, we don't post up people saying, oh, this man, this black man was, his family or we don't do stuff like that. We don't do stuff like that. We try to be like respectful, but it's kind of hard to be respectful to people that are not being respectful.
Have y'all tried just
They're
having a
making up
conversation?
stories and they start to make up stories and stories and stories. How can people get to find out the truth if everyone is keep making up more and more stories, trying to edit stuff and edit pictures and then trying to make claims and stuff? There's not even their families.
Well, why don't you guys just beat them on the information? Like have better information than them?
It's not beating them on the information, because when people put information out there, brother, they try to use that same information and try to use it as their own. So now it's like the community, we're not sharing nothing no more with no one.